welcome to Stellaris Warzone. Today we are here with our final episode of Nowhere to Run, Chapter 3. We're in for a bunch of events. We left off with a war that is seeming to take over the galaxy here against the last one. And today I will be running the stream solo until Oliver gets back on. We're running a little bit of technical difficulties on his end. If you're new to the show, here we run computer simulated AI battles, and we are on the third last leg of Nowhere to Run. I just I'm trying to not cough, hence the pausing and soothing version of my voice. But alas, it did not work. So, with much obliged, let's continue on, moving forward with Stellaris Warzone, Nowhere to Run, Part 3. Aver's here with you. Hover's going to get on as soon as he can. He's still shouting from Discord. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. And if you're been around, we're offering that I'm in 5th place logo and that first. Hit that subscribe button, follow us, and better yet, join that Discord. The link is below, and submit your own personal empire and ideas out there to be a part of the Stellaris Warzone for time to come. Now, the Stay Puffs here are making moves. We got Carl Jr. making moves, Nine Circles making moves, Immortal making moves, Bikini Bottom making moves, and the League of Something making moves. Basically, everything's making move against the last spawn. The last spawn is getting eaten alive right here in the get-go. The Stay Puffs are moving. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted. I couldn't have a happier start for the Part 3 Nowhere to Run episodes. So, I'm excited. I hope you are all as excited as myself. Now, we are starting the day off right. We have to remain kind of zoomed out during this period. We found out last week that the war has been pretty aggressive enough that it lags out a massive amount of the game. So we'll just go and take a look at what we're going against.
Station under attack.
I mean, I couldn't ask for a better fight. The Stay Puffs are healthy. But they just lost a massive fleet. I don't know where they're losing this fleet. It's going to war somewhere. Wow, the Stay Puffs are taking a hit. And they're going to war. Bikini Bottom's going to war with the Stay Puffs. So there's wars on all fronts right now.
Enemy troops landing.
This is insane. So here we are.
Hostile station engaged.
War is as strong as it's ever been. Let's go.
Enemy troops landing.
The victory board while we're sitting here. Alright, so
Planetary invasion begun.
Has a pretty commanding lead. That's JT's army.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Welcome to the Warzone. For those that are just streaming
Hostile fleet engaged.
You have just Avers right now. Hover's experiencing some technical difficulties. He'll be back as soon as he can. So it's just me leading the charge for the beginning half of Nowhere to Run, Part 3, where we see the Stay Puffs under assault from Bikini Bottom. I think they just ended their war with the last spawn. Did they end their war? No, the war with the last spawn is still going too. So, interesting enough. We got a lot of activity on the board. Just insane. You see all these ships moving. And territory just forming. The 9 circles claiming spot in the last spawn. The last spawn claiming spot in Stay Puff claiming spot in last spawn, and Bikini Body claiming spot in the Stay Puffs reenacting claiming spots in Bikini Bottom. This is just an insane amount of fighting is going on right now. I don't even know where to begin. We do know that there will be a victor in the next 100 years. Hover is the guy is usually dealing with the technical information of, we can see this outcome with this potential calculation go here. I'm not really good at that kind of calculation. I just see that there's a lot of big bad guys on the board, and I'm rooting for Stay Puffs. So I'm excited about that. Last spawn is still holding strong. They have an army larger than the Stay Puffs now. The population for the Stay Puff 2 went down. They were at a 1,200 population. They're now at a 921. Bikini Bottom is now up another. So it looks like Bikini Bottom has been taking in refugees from the Stay Puffs, as well as the Immortals. Maybe the Immortals are reanimating them. I believe they are reanimators. So the 9 circles are now popping up too, population. There's a lot on the board. A lot of fighting. The fact that the purifiers and the devouring swarms have held out for 200 years still amazes me. I mean, technically, if I'm not mistaken, if the last spawn still holds its ground at the hive, the last spawn could technically win the game on their engine. This is insane. And we have the 9 circles at 1,200 pop. First one to hit it. Bottom went down in population. Stay Puff went down massively in population. Stay Puff was once in the almost 1,200 range. comes some pushback from the last spawn. Last spawn's cutting in. I think the last spawn could technically win this. I think if we actually, if they hold out on the hive, keep pushing back. That engine is still being built. The game is over. Maybe if I slow this down, hold on, so let's just slow it down. We'll come on into the hive. There it is. So, just need to upgrade that. Question is, okay. How do they have? Oh. So that gave us a little bit better idea of where they stand. Still have one more on that engine. The last spawn is hitting back hard. Puffs are losing a lot of momentum. Heading down to 1 speed still. Oops. It's like watching the Stay Puffs and it's like they're dwindling. It's sad. They're kind of fighting each other, hoping that the percentages like start equalizing. He was still at 34%. So I don't know how they're gonna fight or how this is gonna fight out. I just know that the Stay Puffs fleet was once at 800K. It's down to 5. Their population was at 1100. It's down to 5. Last spawn was up to 700K. They're down to 6. Bikini Bottom has been sitting at a solid 5. The this whole time. So, kind of in a, I think we're seeing the decline in the purifier devouring swarms, and we see the more stable economy empires coming to life, and they're just like, let these two devouring swarms fight each other out. We'll just pick up the edges while they have this inner war between them. And that's what it looks like. It looks like the last spawn and the Stay Puffs are fighting this belly of a war. And then on the edges, slowly creeping up, are all the other empires. Like, okay, you want your forces up there, we'll take this down here. And this is what we have now. It's quite interesting. See, the Immortals just took peace. I'm still surprised at the cleansing is in this. I don't know how they even live. That boggles me.
I am here. Do not fear. I have arrived for your enjoyment and pleasure.
I have been speaking by myself for 17 minutes.
I am so sorry to have left you all alone this way. Unfortunately, today I could not be at home on my console, not distracted, drinking my coffee, having fun with my buddies. Today I am at work streaming from behind the counter. I'm lucky that my job, I don't have constant things to do, but it's sporadic. And today I just, right at the beginning, right after I posted going live, these super nice guys come in, looking at stuff. So sorry about that, everybody. I'm here now, though.
You're here now. I'm here.
So catch me up, because I remember the last 20.
Dude, I can't even. Dude, to catch you up in the last 16 minutes would be like a storybook worth of shit going on.
Yeah, no, I remember it was a cliffhanger right at the end of the show.
But
so
no, there's been so much going on right now. The only thing I can tell you is just look
the
at the
Immortals became the Galactic Custodian, the 9 Circles dropped it. Oh, the Stay Puffs are taking out the last one.
No,
that's right.
No, it's opposite. They've been going back and forth for the last 16 minutes, like crazy. Look at their fleets. Look at everything. The last spawn is now above the Stay Puffs.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And the Immortals have a huge force as well. I'm so proud of the Immortals. So proud of them. But who are the Immortals at war with?
What?
Are they at war with the last spawn right now?
Everybody's
because
at war with the last spawn or the Stay Puffs. And the Stay Puffs and the last spawn are at war with each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The Stay Puffs, they're trying to become the Galactic Crisis as well, right?
So here's what's happening. The last spawn and the Stay Puffs are going at it like crazy. And while their forces are going up at it, the other, let's call them the 9, right? The others are creeping up on their territory going, oh, well, your fleets are fighting up there. We'll just take this spot because there's nothing here. And they've been creeping the territory this whole time, slowly creeping in. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. You missed so much in the first 16 minutes.
I know. I was so disappointed because we left on a cliffhanger, man. I loved episode 1. Same thing, cliffhanger. Episode 2, cliffhanger. There's not going to be cliffhangers this episode, people. We're finishing. It's going to finish the year 2500. We will see the definitive top 3 players and all top 10 placing empires. But, man, I got to say, I'm proud of the Immortals. Look at that. They're coming up on biggest fleet in the galaxy. What's up, Shubs?
What up, Shubs?
I'm gonna go silent again for a few minutes. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, he's going silent. He's leaving it. He's leaving it to me. Dude, this fight has been crazy, Shubs. Just so you know, I highly suggest you start learning a little bit of the Stellaris if you want to understand how crazy this just got. But it got crazy. We literally have the Stay Puffs in the last spawn going at it like crazy. Yeah, it is crazy right now. You just don't know. But for this game, this is crazy because we have this whole territory and fleets just going up and down. It's like Age of Empires on a big scale over here. Like, see, what you don't see. So I'm on. No, so usually when Hover is at work, we have to switch up how we stream. So the mic is actually further away from me, and it's up next to the phone, so we're kind of both the same distance, so that you can get Hover too. We're still trying to get everything squared away. Yeah, we're not. This isn't something that's like big enough to make it a full time career right now. Everybody needs to get the day jobs, but we don't want to stop streaming and not finish the game out. But if you see, I can actually go down to 1 speed. It does make things easier, and you can see here all this fighting going on here. So you got these guys going up, got these massive fleets right here, and they're being boxed in by these massive fleets right here. Look at that. See 109K, 83K. See this 80s moving? Those are all fleets of ships. You zoom in, you can see that they're ships. It's like your Age of Empires or anything else. They're mobilizing right now to come right up here and take this out. And see, we have to back up because there's so much going on in this game that if we zoom in, we can, because this is all AI generated, so it's just running on one Xbox and like other players are playing and stuff. So we're basically, if I zoom in enough, we have potential to crash it. So we're trying not to crash it. Once we move over, we're right now transitioning to move over to the PC side. And once we get the PC up and running, we'll be able to actually run it at a faster speed, and we'll be able to move in, zoom in, and stuff a little bit better. And it'll just make the stream a lot more smooth. But the transitions there, we were first coming off Xbox, so we had to play what we knew. Or I guess this group of friends is from the Xbox. So we started this game when it hit Game Pass. That's when it came to our purview. You're such a goofball. I'm sad right now because the stay puffs are getting eaten. In the last spawn, I don't know how they pulled this out of their ass, but they're at almost 1 million in fleet. They were just at 900K. Something just ate them, but oh, something's eating the last spawn now. I think we're seeing the fall of the stay puffs. This is sad. They were boxed in by Bikini Bottom for so long. So angry with Bikini Bottom. Go ahead and take a moment and take a look at this scoreboard. 9 circles, Bikini Bottom, Immortals, Carl's Jr.'s has surpassed the Stay Puffs, but the Stay Puffs are in 5th place. Woo! So I can safely say that I'm in 5th place. The Warzone channels, Warzone enemy, their evil empire is in 5th place. That's where you want to be. Can't be in the top. Might as well be in the 5th. The Immortals population is catching up with the 9 circles really fast. That's insane. The Immortals, they've got to be reincarnating almost everybody that they're taking right now. I think they're the reanimator class, so they just start eating those people. And I think the Immortals are Death Cult. They are. Talking to myself while Hover goes away. I can't believe the last spawn made this kind of turnaround on the Stay Puffs. They're not even at the Stay Puffs anymore. Uh-oh. That war is over. Oh no. That's 10 years apiece. I don't know what they do now. Or where they're fighting. Trying to find them. Let's slow this down a little bit. Right here. The Federation of fuck you right there. 210K. The Immortals. That's crazy. And there we have it, man. That's the end of our that's the end of our swarms. We're just gonna watch them cripple here. Last spawn may have an army, but I don't think that 900K is gonna hold up to that entirety of Immortals, Bikini Bottom, 9 circles, Carl's Jr. That's 3, 8, 5, 8. You know, that's just massive. Staples went into the Immortals' territory for an interesting move, cutting the Immortals' population down 200. Interesting. We're still seeing this fighting going everywhere. We got 90 years left. We're going to play it all the way out today. The 9 circles are holding strong. I mean, you got to hand it to them. They're playing over there. I believe, I'm sitting here thinking my points are strong. My points are going to be last spawn, stay puffs, and bikini bottom. So I think I'm pretty confident that's where my judge points are going. It's just hard to see. It's hard to say. I'm confident. I'm confident because for those 3 because Last spawn and Stay Puft's been keeping it, you know, lively. But Bikini Bottom also kept the Stay Puffs on lockdown for quite some time, which was a hit on the whole thing, but also allowed the whole right side of the map to grow to what it is today, or what it is now. So, yeah. Feels weird being one MC. It happens. It's expected. We apologize for the longer delays. I don't like to keep it all always so dry, but I'm not always a good source material on the top of my head sometimes. And I'm getting distracted by some of the battles going on. Last spawn finally hit 1 million in strain. Holy shit. Oh, now we're back down. Oh, we're back up to 1 million. It's crazy. Just thinking together, because they're not fighting together. They're 1.5 million. Yeah. So together they're 1.5 million, fighting the whole left side of the map together. Technically, not together, but not against each other either. Plus, you got the cleansing down below, blocking the bottom for the Stay Puffs, which just leaves most of the Stay Puffs coming in from that northern edge. This is just crazy. Last spawn is now down 150k. Going off a massive fleet like the Immortals, Bikini Bottom, and the 9 Circles together. It's huge. You got the other 200Ks coming in, 300K from the Carl's Jr. It's adding up. Funny, we still don't see any federations going on. No teaming up. This is all been everybody at last episode. We had federations forming, breaking up, making new ones. This one, nobody wants to trust. There's no one to trust in this round. We're fighting for convenience. The enemy of the enemy is my enemy. Pause. Just awe. I'm in awe. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting over here, guys, watching in awe. The last spawn hitting 1 million in strength again for the second time. Immortals sitting at 850k. 1 million together with the 9 Circles and Bikini Bottom. It's It's just an amazing amount of numbers. It's the last spawn is being broken into all those little pieces. What do you do? Where do you go? There's nowhere to run. No place is safe. But then the question arises: is what happens when they're gone, right? We do have the stay puffs cut pretty deep into the immortals into the south there. I don't know if you want to point that out. Just to highlight a shiesty move, one that I find suitable for the stay puffs. Bikini Bottom is back up to 1,000 pop. 9 Circles still sitting 1230. They don't seem to be losing any of their people through this war of theirs. And the Immortals are down to 788. Now my suspicion is they just death colded a lot of their people. And why not? You know, if you have the willpower on the chop block. They're just going non-stop. Somebody's got to give. Nammer, sorry. Again, I just got lost in watching them break up. We have last spawn again back up at 1 million. How they keep going down to 800 and back to 1 million boggles me. Whereas Stay Puff, who is down to 500, is back up to 647. Immortals are reaching the 900k mark. And we got Bikini Bottom reaching the 530, still there. 9 Circles hitting the 600k. Carl's Jr. is pressing now, passing the 200, getting to hit that 500k, making their move. We have just so much going on. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where it ends. I don't know up from down, left from right, topsy-turvy. And I know that when Hover gets back, he's going to sit here and go, whoa, explain to me what happened. And I'm like, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to start. There's so much going on in this world right now. In the back in the old days, they called it this monster trucking times. Immortal's going to reach that 1 million. They're at 900 right now. Stay Puffs are deep into the Immortals territory. That's why they're losing population. The Stay Puffs, like, we're going down, fighting. And this is why we love the Stay Puffs. They're taking somebody with them. Looks like they're taking the Immortals. You just have to wonder what the Immortals is doing right now. Because their whole
I love every single one of you. I love you all for sticking by my side, even though I have been absent. I've left you alone with our dear Lord and Savior, Avarice.
I'm not a Lord or a Savior. But there's so much going on.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So let me... Oh, man. Okay, last spawn is basically... Oh, no, they still have a huge fleet, but their size is small.
Dude, look at the Immortals are almost gone by the Stay Puffs, but look at the Immortals fleet.
No. And the Immortal still has a huge fleet. Wow. Wow, I'm not happy about that one. The 9 circles, Bikini Bottom, doing well. The Immortals are just spread out. They got pockets everywhere. Wow, this is a tense fight. This is a really tense fight. Is Shub still here? Shub's probably dipped. Shubsy Wubsy. Okay, the last spawn, huge fleet. Stay Puffs. Oh, the Stay Puffs fleet is small, but they're still just wrecking havoc.
I'll be right there.
Wow. Yeah, the Stay Puffs are still just wrecking havoc in the Immortals in Bikini Bottom's territory.
I was just grabbing a little bit of candy.
What, okay, answer me this. What is Carl's Jr. doing right now?
No, I mean, they're being a good subsidiary.
They're just chilling. Hey, and the mist is still here. Can you check what the? Please check the population of the mist. Please tell me they're at like 120.
224.
Yeah. The mist. They're coming back, baby. The Tronzu compilers are still kicking. Wow. I think the Tronzu compilers were a robot uprising in the pre-Kiki T, and they're still around. Wow. Okay,
Look
looks
at
like
the Stay Puff, man.
a little hit. Man, the Immortals lost a lot of territory. Wait, who jumped in there in the middle of their territory, blocking them? Can you zoom in a little bit on the Immortals? Right where Stay Puff cuts through the middle of them? Because there's some other territory in there. Who are those red guys? The Hanan Interstellar Assembly?
Sovereignty.
Yeah, Sovereignty. Are they a subject of the Immortals, or
Situation
are they
log
their own thing? Because they
updated.
could be blocking. The Hanan Interstellar Sovereignty. Are they? Yeah, what's their?
Immortals.
Yeah. Okay. Because I just wanted to know: are they blocking the Immortals, or they're gonna allow them? So yeah, of course they're allowing them to get through. And the 9 circles is doing pretty well at just keeping the pressure on. And they got wait, who has a million fleet? Who's got the, oh man, whoa.
Last spawn.
The last spawn. Does the last spawn have another one of those, what is it called, the enigmatic, like the doomsday machine, whatever that's called?
I can't zoom in over there.
Oh, yeah, it just crashes the whole thing. Dude. The 9 is really putting the pressure on with Bikini Bottom. Whoa, the Immortals population is wrecked. Because they lost all that land. The Stay Puffs must be... what are the Stay Puffs? Are they purifiers?
Is down 500.
Yeah. Are the Stay Puffs just killing the people?
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks. Because that's going to put the Immortals in a tough economic situation with half their force gone. And the most important question of the hour is who is in 5th place? Is it still Carl's Jr.?
It's the Stay Puffs.
The Stay Puffs in 5th. Let's go.
Oh, it's the Immortals now.
Oh, you know what that means? You know what that means? That means for the next, 20 minutes...
You're in 5th place.
I'm gonna be spamming this. Guys, you can get this too. I'm in 5th place. You can get that too if you subscribe. Yeah. Damien. No. Where's it? No. The Nenranian interstellar homogeny? Where are those guys? Who knows? Who else is up on the docket?
That hegemony, just so you know, is to the left of Bikini Bottom below the Stay Puffs.
Yeah, I was seeing that. They're just that little corner over there. Whoa, the cleansing is still here?
Yeah.
Cleansing just holding on for dear life in the corner, plotting their revenge. What if the cleansing came back?
Dude, this has been crazy. Look at how many tiny little squares there are everywhere.
Yeah, everybody's just fractured. Yeah, that's why I'm impressed with the 9 circles, because they've managed to hold their original territory and expand and put the pressure on overseas, so to speak. It sucks that the Immortals lost their home territory. You know, that's a huge blow. Especially when I consider voting for, who I think played the best. I want to give my vote to the Immortals, but it's going to be really hard now.
Oh, I've already locked mine in. The Stay Puffs.
What's up?
Those Stay Puffs, the last spawn, and Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom? Huh.
Yeah, okay, so hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
So, last spawn and Stay Puffs have been at war fighting, and it's been fantastic. It's been considerably the whole source of entertainment. Boom, those two. Alright? Now, Bikini Bottom kept those two at bay and boxed them in long enough to make this war possible.
Yeah. I agree. Bikini Bottom has played an exceptional game. They were almost wiped out by the cleansing, held them off. Then they were almost wiped out by the Stay Puffs, held them off. Then they were almost wiped out by the last spawn, held them off. Yeah, you're right. Bikini Bottom is probably deserving. Oh, and look at them pulling into first place diplomatically. Because I was thinking maybe the 9 circles. The 9 circles, they got a nice subject empire.
No, but they haven't done anything.
Charles Jr.
Remember, this is for moves in play. If the 9 circles is already getting their place at first, but we haven't seen anything them do any moves, right?
Well,
not into the playing field.
They have been keeping the pressure the whole game.
On who? The Mist?
So the pre-Kiki-T, no, they didn't fight the Mist. They put they fought the pre-Kiki-T off. You got to remember that. The pre-Kiki-T was erect everybody at first. So
no,
it was the
I don't think the pre-Kiki-T would have taken out the Stay Puffs or the last spawn, though.
You're right, but the 9 circles did fight them off. So I give them credit for that.
I would say that the Mist took the brunt of that, though.
The Mist almost got wiped out.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that Bikini Bottom. Hear me out here.
Well, the nine saved the Mist. That's the thing. If the 9 wasn't around, the Mist wouldn't be around.
And Bikini Bottom saved all of them. If Bikini Bottom wasn't around, it would have been last spawn, Stay Puffs, and the pre-Kiki versus the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. I think you're right. Bikini Bottom does deserve it more than the 9 circles. And like I said, as much as I want to give it to the Immortals because they're my pride and joy, they've played a mediocre game. They've done well. They have done well, but they haven't made any moves. So that's why their game's mediocre. I give them probably like a 7.5 on the scale of like excellent to terrible.
Here's the thing: they're probably placing, right? So it's not like they're going to be in a bad position. It's just not getting the judge point.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're just not getting the extra judge points. Man, the last spawn in the Stay Puffs, they're wrecking. I love that so much. The last spawn was JT, right? The Dreaded Pirate J. Oh, Tangalado. I want to offer you a promotion on your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. What? I need to sign up right now. Tangalado, how much? How much does this cost? It must be quite a deal.
How much is that dog in the window?
Yeah. Go to Doge. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. Also, Avarice. Something is coming up.
What?
In 3 months. Now, in 2 months, the golden hour will be upon us.
And that is
the year 2420.
Oh my lord!
And if you want to get crazy about it, if you time it right, you could smoke your completely legal marijuanas at 24/24/20. There it is, baby. Now, if you wait till the 4th month and the 20th day, I mean, that could be the moment, man. That could be the moment this entire game changes. Wow, the Stay Puffs are getting wrecked right now. The Stay Puffs are getting wrecked.
Yeah, it had to come back around. But if you look at the last spawn, it's sitting between 1.1 and 1 right now.
Yeah. The last spawn is looking pretty terrifying because if they try to start one of those doomsday machines again, who's gonna stop them?
Well,
who's gonna be able to get in there?
Here's the thing, too. The Immortals and Bikini Bottom at 9 circles their numbers have to be higher than basically last spawn and Stay Puffs together because they're not fighting each other right now. Right?
Yeah, they're kind of working together.
Per se, right?
Yeah, they joined a war together against. Can you check the war goals? Like if you just go to
they're not
Bikini
together.
Bottom,
They
and
can't be together. So.
No, check it out. Check it out. Let's see. See, look at that. They're all together in the war.
No, but what I'm saying is the Stay Puffs in the last spawn aren't necessarily together, but they're not necessarily fighting each other.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, you're totally right. I was thinking you were talking about all the other empires. Yeah. Man, okay, so do you know if... you know how when an empire fights off the in-game crisis and they get extra points, if an empire like the last spawn becomes the crisis, does that empire that's fighting them get points?
No. Just becoming the crisis, you're just trying to get the
Doomsday machine, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you're just trying to get it to launch off, because then you can automatically win.
Yeah, there it is at Hive again. So they're lacking the 30,000. They're getting close. They need 8,000 more dark matter. Vertical aerophasic engine. How do you say that?
What? Aerophasic? Or phasic?
Yeah, aerophasic.
Aerophasic engine is the engine. I just call it engine.
Yeah.
They're getting five per month.
Yeah. Well, they get 5 per month, probably from mining and stuff, but then they get it for like fighting and consuming people. Don't tell them that they can just buy it. Yeah, they're maxed out on energy. They should just be buying it. You're totally right.
Sit here till they take the hand.
Yeah. Wow. This is gonna be the last spawn's down under 1 million. They're climbing again. Oh, they're taking some hits. But so are all the other empires. Bikini Bottom's taking hits. Immortal's been taking hits. The 9 circles, I'm surprised they don't have a bigger fleet for how much space they occupy. And the 9 circles is losing the L gate too. Because the nine circles have been holding down the L gate for the longest time, and it looks like they're getting pushed out right now.
Well, I think that's what the
I'm scared. Oh God.
I think that the last spawn needs that L gate for that dark matter.
Yeah, they probably need the L gate, and if they get the L gate, that means they can just launch into anybody's territory that has an L gate. So that could be devastating. That could be scary. Yeah. Wow, this is tense, man. This is really, really tense.
They're all over the board.
All over the board. I mean, they're fractured everywhere. Everybody's got a little territory in like 10 different places. I'm proud of the Immortals for coming back and trying to centralize their territory again. It's like they're slowly pushing the Stay Puffs out. Really slowly. For being the Galactic Custodian, I would figure they'd be doing a little bit more. The 9 circles had the Galactic Custodian ship for a while.
I was watching, Bray, and then it canceled out. Like, you closed it.
What do you mean?
His stream today.
I did?
No, Bray Lexer closed his stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got fifth? Great lecture. You got fifth? You know what that deserves? You know what that deserves? You got fifth place, the golden number. Died to a bat. Dude, that sucks. I was watching for about an hour and a half. And yeah.
How could you watch for an hour and a half? It died.
Well, I had his stream up.
Yeah, but you
How long?
His stream didn't go anywhere except the idle sign.
Well, how long was it going?
That long. The connecting menu was how long it was going.
The connecting menu? What are you talking about?
He was on the connecting menu.
Yeah, it was up for an hour.
What? No, because I was watching.
Yeah.
It was on the connecting menu.
It, man.
What?
I was watching it while I was at work.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't necessarily looking at the screen every second of that,
but he was
I had
actually
to go.
moving around?
Huh?
He was moving around in Minecraft?
Yeah, dude, he was like jumping
Dude,
all
I
over.
was watching and all I saw was the menu screen. I think I was bugged then.
Yeah, you must have been bugged because there was like tons of banter. Yeah, it was sick. Great Alexa, that was fun. Yeah.
Did you put
Next
a
one should be
finger
soon.
in the I'm in fifth place emoji?
What's up?
Did you put a finger in the I'm in fifth place emoji?
Yes, I did.
Hey,
You could modify.
Hold the fort for a little bit. I gotta use the restroom.
Look at this. Hold the fort, he says. I too like to live dangerously. Yeah, this. What do you guys think of the game going on? It was a special one because of the 20th games. What are the 20th games? It was like the 20th version they've done or something? Yeah, sick. Sorry, there's like a little bit of a lag. I think it's like 20 seconds or something from the time that you message to the time that I read it. You won the 19th. Oh, no way. You won the last one? Dude, let's go. I didn't know we had a freaking Minecraft legend on our hands over here. You know that the dreaded Pirate J is like an insane Minecraft server builder. He has third-party servers. Yeah, Hobbies worked on the server too. We've had some pretty sick stuff. Your team had 6 wins? Damn. Oh, teammate, yeah. Damn. That's so sick. Yeah, Minecraft is super fun. I spent a while in Minecraft. Team altogether had 17 wins out of the 20. So you guys are kind of dominating us. Who did one of your teammates win this one, or is it a rando? Fluid, let's go, Fluid. So I can get back into Minecraft a little bit. I have so much fun doing Minecraft. I don't think I can do the tournaments because my PvP skills are mid. But in our last Minecraft server, we were doing kind of the medieval theme stuff, and I was the orc clan leader, and I was building the fighting pits. Because like obviously orcs are all about hand-to-hand combat and weapons and stuff. So I was building the fighting pits. It was gonna be sick. We should do something like that in the future. I don't know when. Honestly, not just with PvP. You need a lot of game knowledge. Yeah, like, you know, where to go, how to jump, that kind of stuff. And are you on PC or are you on console? Console, yeah. So you're running Bedrock then, right? Because when we did a third-party server, we were doing both Bedrock and Java. So it was really interesting. We could switch back and forth. I think we ended up settling on doing Bedrock because I could do it. Java, we could do this like you download an app on your phone and then you connect your IP on your console to this like middleman on your phone, and then you could access the Java server. It was pretty sick. Like we got pretty technical with it. Yeah, you know how you can do it. So yeah, it was pretty sick. But it was just like a little bit more laggy because everybody's internet was pushed to the extremes. So we decided to do Bedrock, which is fine. Like it made it more fun, and we were prioritizing fun over like, you know, all the crazy stuff that you can do from PC. Yeah, because like most of our friends are console players. Console's just so nice because you just press the power button and boom, you're gaming. You know, and controllers are pretty nice. And if everybody is kind of on the same level, then you know, it's like more fun than the super competitive. You do them weekly, so you're gonna start streaming these more. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, feel free to like post your streams because you know, that would be sick. And if you want, we can work together a little bit to add a little Minecraft channel to our Discord, because I've wanted to do that anyways. So I could add a specific section, like how we have Stellaris Warzone. We also have like a D&D section, and at one point we had a Valheim section. So just like kind of whatever games that we're interested in, like I'll add a section, no problem. And we could do like a full Minecraft thing. If you're gonna start doing it regular, that would be sick. Because when Armored Core 6 comes out, I'm definitely going to add an Armored Core channel on there. I'm really stoked about that one. I don't know how many other people are. I know Avarice is not stoked on it because he doesn't like fast-paced like finger movement games, and that one is going to be like a lot of finger dexterity. And you play them all and even custom make some bits. That's sick. Yeah. No, well, yeah. I'll get together with you. We'll just kind of like message on Discord a little bit. I'll build a little Minecraft channel. That'd be fun. And then we can add the role for people that are interested in Minecraft. So yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I've been wanting to develop our Discord a little bit more. So yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, I'm curious if there's anybody out there that is interested in Armored Core, or if it's literally just me. And I don't know if people know, Armored Core is From Software developed game. It's one of their OG games. From Software did Elden Ring and the Dark Souls game. I don't know if you've heard of them. And so they're riding off of this like legendary successes, right? And then they're coming back for one of their OG games. I think it's one of the most anticipated games in a long time. But yeah, you love Dark Souls. Like, so they're saying that Armored Core has aspects of like the boss battling from the Souls games. But the Armored Core is like a storyline game that's super fun. It's like a giant mech battle and stuff. Super fun, but it's really competitive in the PvP scene. Like, it's super competitive. But the storyline, supposedly the boss battles are a lot of fun, and kind of taking a little bit of that like Elden Ring and Souls type of like difficulty, and like learning how the bosses move. Like you're just gonna lose against the bosses. There's no way you can just not lose, and then you kind of learn their patterns and you come back. I think it's coming out like August 25th, something like that. Like, it's right here. I'm really excited about that one. I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order it and pick it up that exact day, because I want to be able to dedicate some time to it. And, you know, I got a girlfriend, so if I just, if I'm like, hey, babe, I'm not going to talk to you for like 2 weeks because I've been playing this game, that's not going to go over super well. But, yeah, you should check it out. Good one. Avarice, are you just off mic, but you're here? I think that's what it is, because I saw him zoom in a little bit for a second. Yeah, that must be what it is. And the last spawn looks like it might take this whole thing, because if they're gonna put a particle engine in this game, they're gonna win the whole thing. They're gonna win it. And I'm surprised the League of Janla Kasa is still around with the fleet kicking, because they were a breakaway from the Mist, I think. Yeah, the Mist was doing okay. That's where all their population went, was the League of Janalakaksa. Yeah. Ooh, the State Puffs are kind of coming back with a fleet. They got 600,000. I mean, that's as big as Bikini Bottom. Man, this has just been back and forth and back and forth. They better finish this up soon, because if nobody can come to a definitive win in this, they have 73 years to complete this battle. And I've seen wars rage on for over 100 years. So we could end up with a 100+ year war. It's already been going on for something like 40 years. And it doesn't look like there's an end in sight until there's a winner, because the last spawn is the crisis. There's no coordination, so the last spawn has this. Yeah, I think you're right, because they just have such a big fleet. They got the 1.1 mil, and they're just fracturing everybody. And I think it's going to kind of be a stalemate like this. I'm not seeing a lot of ability for like the Immortals to grow a huge fleet, or Bikini Bottom to grow a huge fleet like out of nowhere. So I think it's going to stay very similar to this, but it's gonna lag on until the year 2500, and that's the end of the game. This is the first week that we've set the end game at 2500. And there's no extending beyond that, because since there's no crisis, it finishes at the 2500 mark. I'm pretty sure, isn't that right, Avarice? If you go to the victory screen, it should say like
2500.
It for sure. Even if like the last spawn is the crisis. Because if there's like, you know how it says like the ongoing crisis thing?
Look.
Anyway, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, January 1st, 2500. Can you imagine the 9 circles wins this whole thing?
Stay Puft are in 5th place.
Yeah, Stay Puft in 5th. Stay Puft in 5th. Man, the nine circles has a pretty commanding lead on the victory screen. It's wild, because their fleet is bouncing around 420. Yeah, the crisis explosion should happen soon. I know they're building that particle engine.
Are they started it?
No, but I mean, I don't know for sure. because you're the only one that has the ability to zoom at the moment. I'm sitting at work here. You should be pretty close though. It's a hive. Did they start it? What was that?
No.
Did they start it?
No.
Oh yeah. So they're only 3,300 away from being able to start it, and then 3,600 days. How many years is that? Like almost 10 years. Like 9 to 10 years. So if they start that engine before the year
Planetary invasion begun.
2491, they could win, unless there's a big push to get that one spot, which definitely could happen. It could happen where like their
Situation
fleet is
log
somewhere
updated.
else, and all of the empires come together in a single push to take that one spot. It definitely could happen, but
Situation log
almost done. 2
updated.
more upgrades, yeah.
Species
It's about 10
modified.
years. Yeah, this is a nail biter, man. This week has caused me so
Species
much
modified.
anxiety from this game.
Planetary invasion begun.
And it's funny because you take out the crisis, and then this game is even more intense than the games with the crisis. Yeah, there's way more empires mad at each other. Yeah. I actually love this format of having a bunch of devouring swarms and fanatic purifiers and driven assimilators. Like, I like this. It could be. And I think, Avarice, did we decide if, like, the last spawn, for example, if they complete that machine, they're the only ones that win and everybody else just gets participation, right?
Yeah, because we said, because I think we agreed because it's pretty much they took the chance. I mean, everybody's against you at that point.
Yeah.
Everybody's at you, and everybody's been gunning for the last spawn.
Yeah. Braylexer, which one's your empire
He
again?
just submitted
Oh,
it.
you did the Harambe? That's right. Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe. They've been on some Bombay.
Are you really singing some random gibberish?
No, that's a song by Emo G, bro.
Guess I'm just too old.
I'm gonna go silent for just a few minutes, so hold it down for me, boys.
Oh, I see. We're just playing tag. Away we go. I still think this has been a crazy event. How is this basically a free win for the last one? They've been under assault forever. Give me basically. So much fighting going on. The pause of the moment. Yeah, or they could just not activate the engine for some reason. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've seen crazier stuff. I mean, I think that even with 30,000, they still have to push that button and start that engine, and that might they may not even choose to do that. I mean, I don't know why, but is it auto?
Situation log updated.
I'm just surprised that they didn't buy out the last, 10K of dark matter.
Species modified. Situation log updated.
I'm lagging. Yeah, but when you're pushing maxed out, you're not really using it. Buying little bits at a time. Just the quiet nature of the show. Welcome to Stellaris Warzone. We are an hour and a half in, looking at another 70 years left before this draws to its conclusion, unless the last spawn decides to ignite the trigger on their engine. If you're just tuning in for the first time, here we run simulated AI battles in Stellaris Warzone. You can submit your empire through the Discord, and we can inject it in here, and you can test your skills of empire creation controlled by AI in a tangible, non-table political view, I guess, and see if you have what it takes, see if your empire can make it. I'm right now on standby, waiting for my partner Hubbard to get back. He decided to take the hiatus after I did. We can only have so many crisis ships too.
Species modified.
Really do like that organic processing, eh? A long pause. Last spawn is back up to 1.3 million in fleet. Huge. $27K on that. It's almost to the 30. The 9 circles just come in on the hive.
planetary invasion begun. Species modified. Species modified. Species modified. Species modified. Species modified.
I don't know. The 9 circles is right there on the hive.
Species modified. Species modified.
Here they go.
Species modified.
Oh. It's the 9 circles. They're stuck down here. Right, averted 9 circles just took the hive. Hover missed it. You zoom in on that here. Where we last spawned. don't think the last spawn's taken that back. I don't see them anywhere near. Losing their capital put them in a flux. Bikini Bottom's catapult. The last spawn took it. They could, but their capital's gone. Insane. Just now following along, make sure to hit that like button. We have a month or a new season goal is 5 subscriptions. We got 3, so go ahead, get us one step closer to that goal. We got 2 more to hit it. Hit that subscription button. Give us some love. Show Hover that this is more important than his work. Every time Hover comes back, it's just a new board. Everybody's moved. Everybody's shifted. It's pretty lost. I think they're reestablishing over here at the catapult. That's the last spawn at the catapult. Crazy. They'll push back from the last spawn. None of their fleet in the mainland. $1 million size fleet down here. Oh, they're going Going up to the L gate. That's what makes this so interesting. Because we don't know what's going to happen. We know what we would do.
So another reason why I think the 9 circles might deserve the 50 points is the fact that they've stopped that engine once. I think they also stopped it the last time.
There was no stopping last time. That's the first engine.
No, that's the second engine, because last episode there was also an engine there.
No.
Don't you remember that?
No, this is the last spawns for the first game.
But you can only get one engine. You can't make it multiple times.
No, they can, but they didn't have the hive. No one's taken the hive yet. This is the first time the hive has been taken.
Really? So they've been working on building that machine the whole time?
Correct.
I thought they had it built once.
No, they had it
And then they
partially
got
built.
that.
You have to click it just like a matter decompressor. You have to. There's stages.
Oh. Okay. So then Okay, so it's only been
When
once.
you make a
But that's
partial one, it starts giving you bonuses.
I see. So that's definitely what they were doing then. Yeah. But so the 9 circles is slowly winning over my 50 points. I think as it stands, Bikini Bottom still has it. But they're getting wrecked right now, and the 9 just stopped the machine. So depending on how the rest of this 64 years goes. Here's a question for you, Avarice. Are we going into overtime and we're going to put this show on Saturday? Because I don't think we're going to finish the next 15 minutes. It's just how the game goes. Like, the last 100 years goes so much slower.
Oh, I'm staying on.
You're going to keep it going?
I'm going to run it through. To
Okay,
2500.
that's what I was hoping. Because I'm still going to keep watching. I'm down. So, yeah, I'm glad you're down.
Are you
We'll
down
come
with the
up with-
clown?
We'll try to come up with some type of fix for the situation. Like, maybe Mondays we have to start at 8 to get that extra time in. We've been starting at 9 or like 9:15. Maybe we just got to be a little more diligent, because we know that Fridays it goes so slow. We only get like 40 years out of Fridays.
Yeah,
So,
we're just honing stuff in, trimming the fat. He said
Yeah.
it the best.
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, we're getting there though. Man, this is an exciting game though. Yeah, the 9 circles might be winning me over right now. I mean, Bikini Bottom had such a strong early and mid game. You're right, like they really held it down. Everybody would be gone if it wasn't for them. But the 9 circles, they put it to the situation where everybody would have been gone if it wasn't for them. So, yeah, it looks like Bikini Bottom might be getting wiped. Uh-oh. Dude, the Immortals and Bikini Bottom are shredded. They're shredded right now. They're still holding on though. I mean, their populations are destroyed, because Bikini Bottom was above 1,000 just recently, and now they're at 470, which is brutal. Yeah. The last spawn has lost a bit of fleet strength. They're at 950, but so is everybody else. The 9 Circles has not built up a significant fleet. I haven't seen them build a fleet that's over 600,000. Maybe I just missed it, but
No, they've been at 500 the whole time.
yeah. The Immortals, they're struggling. I'm proud that the Immortals have had one of the strongest fleets in the game for most of the game. Bikini Bottom, obviously, has been fighting this whole time, so they've been up there.
Wrecked the Immortals, though, the Immortals' trajectory.
Yeah, Stay Puft really screwed him up. Really screwed him up. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that Immortals are going to get my vote for the extra points. Unless something crazy happens. Like, something really crazy is going to have to happen. It's between Bikini Bottom and the 9 for me. Obviously, Stay Puft and the last spawn have been holding it down for a long time. And then there's Carl's Jr. over here, basically unaffected by everything.
No, they've literally been that same blob this entire game.
Yep, they're just like, we're here. Just like real Carl's Jr. They don't seem like they're really expanding too much in the real world. You know, they are where they are.
Come by, get a burger or not. We don't care. We're a respawn. We know it.
We don't care. We also got the green burrito, but nobody asked, okay? Wow, this has been exciting. Very exciting. I'm on the edge of my seat still. Bikini Bottom could be coming back. It looks like they're making a little push into Stay Puffs. And Bikini Bottom could take out the Stay Puffs right now with their fleet. And with the help of the Immortals, Stay Puffs could be gone. I mean, it looks like their fleet is dropping 360. That's pretty low. The cleansing, if they got in on it, the cleansing is in on it. Who's the cleansing fighting? Because they were abstaining from the war earlier. Is the cleansing at war with Stay Puffs and the last spawn, or are they at war with the other empires? Like I said, dude, what if a twist ending happens and the cleansing comes back? Or the pre-Kiki T spawn again somehow? Come back and take the whole game. Yeah, it looks like Bikini Bottom is making a nice little push. Go Bikini Bottom! Get a mermaid man!
What was Mermaid Man's sidekick's name?
Barnacle Boy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe that they're going this crazy. This is probably
Bikini
the most
Bottom
action in Warzone that we've had.
Yeah, the most, because there's been fighting since like year 20 or something. The cleansing came out hot. Yeah. Bikini Bottom really needs to take their fleet and turn it to Wumbo. No, not even chuckle? Alright. Stay Puffs are losing it, man. They're down at 298. Uh-oh. Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom coming back. The Immortals taking their territory back. Dude, Look at the last spawn's fleet. 500,000? What happened?
I know, right?
Oh. Dude, this is a crazy change. This is where the game flips. So this is for all the marbles right now, because if the last spawn and the Stay Puffs are losing at the moment, and it looks like they are, it looks like it's going to be really hard for them to come back. It's all a land grab now. Bikini Bottom, the Immortals, the 9 Circles, everybody's going to be coming for the land, and there could be some serious points picked up by economic strength.
I think it's just
it's what?
I think that if it's the last spawn, so if it's the last spawn, it's going to be a 9 Circles pickup. If it's a Stay Puff, it's going to be a Bikini Bottom pickup, is what it looks like, or Immortals.
Yeah. You know, I've really been hoping that the Immortals make bigger pushes into the territory, but they seem like they have a problem with their aggressions. Like it seems like their land grabs have fallen short, where the 9 Circles, they've done a few land grabs and they hold, you know? So the 9 Circles could really pick up some territory here. We haven't really seen Bikini Bottom on the offensive at all yet, so I don't know how they're going to do in a land grab situation. They've been on defense this whole game. They've been playing on their heels, so yeah, dude, the Stay Puffs in the last spawn, this is it. Oh my god, they got him. They got him, boys! So now the question comes to, Avarice, who is currently in 5th place? Because these numbers have had to change now. Immortal could be back up in 5th. Maybe Carl's Jr. again? Who we got? The last spawn still holding it down? Okay. Wait, it was Stay Puffs last time, so now it's the last spawn. Wait, can you go up to Carl's Jr. really quick? I'm so curious why they made it to 3rd. Is it just pure economic and technological? Yeah. Compared to Bikini Bottom? Wow. Yeah, I mean, Carl Jr.'s has been holding it down in that one section.
They're subjugated to the 9 Circles. Yeah,
they're subjugated, which is crazy that they're in 3rd place. You know,
they're gonna make 2nd. They're gonna pass the Bikini Bottom here.
You think they are close? They're really close. That could mean the Immortals are locking up 4th place once Stay Puffs and the last spawn. Dude, I was not expecting their fall to happen like this. I really expected them to drag out a war for the rest of the game. Also, something I just think is really funny, the Mist, I think almost every single star lane that they have has, what is it? No, it's not a gateway. What is the thing called?
A hyperlane?
Yeah, hyperlane. Like, look at the Mist. They just built hyperlanes through everything. Bikini Bottom's got it over there. They built a crazy network.
Be right back, cover.
Alright, I'll hold it down. The last spawn is losing it, man. They're under 400,000. I would not have guessed that. Crazy turn of events. What else is going down in this game? The 9 Circles needs a bigger fleet, that's for sure. if they're going to get all the territory. I think it comes down to who can currently build the biggest fleet. That's who's going to take the most land. And the Nine Circles and the Immortals look like they're building. Bikini Bottom is struggling out there to hold their land. Yeah, they're struggling. Stay Puffs are almost done. I mean, they got less than 200,000 fleet. Last spawn, less than 400,000 now. They're at 350. I mean, I don't know how they're holding any territory at this point, because to me, they could just get steamrolled. If I was the Immortals, I would just put all my fleet in one spot and just start taking territory after territory. Yeah, it looks like the Immortals are able to build a fleet faster than anybody else right now. They're going to lock up 4th place, I think. But it's going to be really difficult for the Immortals to try to get to 3rd. They just have such a big gap. Unless by picking up all this land, their economy like skyrockets. I think the issue mainly with the economy is that Carl's Jr. has been able to keep their population, 987, versus the Immortals, who they were over 1,200, I think, at their height, and they're currently 356, which is brutal on an economy. I mean, that sets them back to like the year 2300 maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty rough. But they could just pick up a ton of economy from all this space, you know, all these spots they're picking up. And I'm so sorry, everybody. There might be a little bit of a lull here because I also need to go. So, the fake out. They faked me out and I faked you out. I will still be here. I would never leave you guys alone with dead air. I am here, loud and proud, baby. Yeah, the Immortals, they're building up a good-sized fleet, 672. The Nine Circles just never quite has built up a big fleet. I don't get how they have all this territory. They must be, you know, it's not the size of the fleet that matters, it's how you're using it. I guess that's the Nine Circles philosophy this game. But it worked well for them because they never had a fight on their home territory, and they're able to keep their population moving forward at 1,500. Their subsidiary at 988. I mean, they have the majority of the population of the galaxy in those 2 spots alone. I mean, that's at like almost 2,500 population. So that's pretty much every other empire combined, including the last spawn and Stay Puffs, which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It looks like the Nines. Oh, Bikini Bottom has been picking up some territory. Yeah, Bikini Bottom has been picking up fleet and territory. Look at that. They're coming back, baby. Bikini Bottom. You're leaving? Leaving, I'm sad. I would never leave you, Javi. Would never leave. I'm in it for the long run. Uh-oh, Immortals. Fleet size 666.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was dealing with my dog there. Everything's good now.
You're good, dude. Look at Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom picked up a lot of territory and skyrocketed their fleet all of a sudden.
Yeah, look at that.
They're coming up, staying on top, screaming 187 on up top. That's a little bit of Sublime for you. Travers, what's up with the music rights? Because you brought some music to play.
It's just that was too much of the talking and all of the stuff. We're just kind of down until we figure stuff out. Maybe we'll just use it for other segments.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I feel like the sound quality, like once we get on PC, and you'll be able to just add it in rather than playing it through the speakers like this.
Yeah. So. It'll be. I mean, it worked like for a little bit, but it's like it didn't go well with what we were doing.
Yeah, it wasn't like super valuable to new viewers and all that.
Like, yeah, both of us have to go. Someone hits that button and plays some music with it, but then at the same time,
the elevator music.
We have the overall game sound and music that was cutting in too.
Yeah, we're gonna leave you with Creed for the next 45 minutes. Can you take me higher?
Oh my gosh!
With arms wide open.
We literally just went through 2 songs.
Yeah. My sacrifice. I don't remember the melody of that one, but something about sacrifice. Dude, you know Creed's getting back together?
I didn't know that they were apart.
Well, it's just been a long time, man. They played the Super Bowl in 2001.
Okay.
It's just been a long time. Like that's a long time for a band to stay together. So I think they took a break. They had kids, they had wives and all that. But they're getting the band back together, and they're doing a cruise, baby. Creed on a boat. I mean, can you imagine? Creed on a boat?
Do you have your flippy floppies?
You got your flippy floppies, you got your Mai Tais, and you got Creed. I mean, what else do you need, baby? That's America.
The Stay Puffs are just dying.
Yeah, Stay Puffs are going out. That's crazy. So, I think Stay Puffs still going to get my 50-point vote.
Oh, they are
right?
too. Really?
They have to. Just because they died doesn't mean they didn't play a fantastic game.
I'm sticking to my 3. Stay Puft, Last Spawn, Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I think that's where it's going, because look at Bikini Bottom now. I mean, they got shredded, and if they died, they would have lost my points, but they didn't. And look at them now. Look at them now, man. I mean, the 9 Circles played a really good game, so it's very close between those. The fact that the 9 Circles stopped the engine, that's huge for me. But Bikini Bottom stopped the early game aggression. And like you said, like without Bikini Bottom, this game would be over. It would have been over before it started. So the 9 Circles played a good late game. I really have to hand it to them. But Bikini Bottom, even though Bikini Bottom took it on the chin this whole game, and then they just keep swinging for the fences. And look at them. They're getting all this land, and they deserve it. I'm really surprised that the Immortals have not taken out the Stay Puffs in their territory. I mean, that would be like the first thing I do. Yeah, they never really pushed, they never really did anything crazy. They were solid for a long time, a pillar of the community, but I would say they were akin to like a Carl's Jr. situation. The only difference is that the Immortals maintained their sovereignty, and became an overlord of a couple like small things, but
Are they an overlord?
Yeah, but no, they don't have 5, so they're not like classified as an overlord.
They have not.
But oh shit, then they must have died. That's why the Immortals dropped so much in their victory score. I was wondering, like, oh, they just lost all this land. That's how they lost all these points. But it's because they lost their vassals. Yeah, that hurt them a lot. The Nine Circles is getting their fleet up. The last spawns try to hold out. You know, they're trying. Look at Bikini Bottom just sweeping up. Look at that. They're like, thank you very much. I'll take that and that and that and that.
Bikini Bottom's coming in tough.
Yeah, it seems like the Nine Circles was like a glacier. You know, they moved slow, but they pushed all the time. They kept the pressure. And then Bikini Bottom just came out like an avalanche right now.
Question is can Bikini Bottom make enough of a push to set the victory tables in motion?
What do you mean set the victory tables?
And they double their score in 60 years.
I don't think they can double it, man. It's all that subject empire points. 50,000 on a subject empire, and that's basically the difference that they have right now. Yeah, that's the difference. It's that 50,000. Unless like,
and they are solid. Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
They are solid.
They're solid, but they played a very smart game. They just sat there, let their overlord take care of everything, and they said, you know, we just want to make some burgers.
We want to learn the best technology we can to make the best burger.
We're gonna make the charbroiled burger. We're gonna make the chicken burger. We're gonna take the green burrito.
So let's buy out In-N-Out. Let's buy out Burger King. Let's buy out all those places.
You want to know something really funny? Is Carl's Jr. in real life, at one point, the slogan on their shirts was, "We wake and bake every morning."
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny.
That's funny. And this was still when pot was illegal, right? So, can you imagine all of your employees have shirts that say, "We wake and bake every morning," and then you have to fire them if they actually wake and bake?
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny, right?
I mean, or you can just not drug test.
What's up?
You don't have to drug test.
No, I know, but like, let's say you get caught on the job, you know, intoxicated, like, you can't do that.
Well, you can't do that now.
No, exactly.
Even when it's legal.
And when it was a Schedule 1 narcotic back then, so it's, you know, it was just like even more intense. You know, being illegal.
Bikini Bottom is next to $1 million in fleet.
Bikini Bottom, baby, they freaking came up. I mean, the Immortals are not too far behind, but Bikini Bottom went from basically dead to strongest fleet in the galaxy. Watch, dude, Bikini Bottom's gonna go for the crisis. Nowhere to run, everybody. On the new crisis. Fear me. Dude, they hit a mill.
There it is.
I have a feeling that Bikini Bottom might go for crisis. Can you imagine?
No, they're not. I think that the best thing that they can do is try to eat up the Immortals as a subject.
That would be the best move they could do. Or the Mist. If they could take the Mist as a subject and the Immortals, they could lock up the game.
They can attack the Mortals easier right now.
Yeah, they could get them pretty quick. But if I was going for fleet size, I would go after the mists. Yeah, the Immortals was not going to be easy to take down. I mean, you can get to them easier, but they can get to you easier too. And Bikini Bottom's got a lot to lose.
Immortals are coming up in strength too now.
Yep. Like I said, I've been impressed with the Immortals' ability to make them sweet this whole game.
We make a federation with the Bikini Bottom and the Immortals, and we take out the 9 circles. 50 years to do it.
That would be good. They subjugate the mist and then form a federation. That might be enough points. Because they'll probably get like 20,000 from a federation. And then if they subjugated the mist, that could get them like another 20,000. What's up?
State puffs are gone.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Marshmallows are gone.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Last Spawn is seeing their last days here pretty soon.
Yeah, and it was all Bikini Bottom.
Wow, by the year 2450. Yeah, pretty much Bikini Bottom's taking everything.
The longest we've seen Devouring Swarm on the board, though.
The longest we've seen what?
Devouring Swarms on the board.
Yeah. They almost made it to the end. That's crazy. I'm actually very happy that the Devouring Swarms did not win the game. But I am sad at the same time because that would have been great to have a wash from a player created.
So clear, the way it's looking right now, the cleansing is going to last longer than all the other ones.
Who is the cleansing at war with? That's the question.
That's a good question.
Are they at war with everybody? They can't be. They have to be at war with the last spawn.
Corner people.
Oh, all right. They're just doing their own thing, and they're not able to take them out. Okay. The cleansing's still just devouring. We can do it. If we take these guys, the next step is the whole galaxy. I find it interesting there's no victory points awarded for diplomatic score. You know, that's just kind of an interesting thing.
Well, I mean, Bikini Bottom is definitely leading that charge.
Yeah, you called it, man. Bikini Bottom is getting those points. Last spawn down to 1,000 fleet strength. And Bikini Bottom's obviously going to take every last territory there. And then what's going to happen for the last 50 years? So here's a question, Avarice. Is this where you want to put it to overtime and run it out on Saturday? Or do you want to run it out right now? Because it's probably going to take another hour just to run out the clock. And I'm fine. I'll stay here for the next hour.
I'm running it out.
All right, let's do it. And look at the time, 4:19. You're about to hit your meeting. It's right on time, baby. Who made Bikini Bottom again? Let me check that.
Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. Let's go. Let's go, Ruck. Let's go, Ruck. Let's go. And Bikini Bottom really came back. All right, the 21 gun salute. Get it ready for the last spawn. And the galaxy enters a new era of peace.
The last spawn's gone. Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
The first
Look at that,
time
baby.
since the beginning of the game.
There has not been peace in the galaxy for a millennia.
Wow.
Wow. I think there's only one thing to do at this moment, Avarice.
What's up?
Check who's in 5th place.
Do that. The League.
The League's in 5th?
The
Wow.
breakaway of the mist.
Wow. Because they subjugated the mist? Wait. Who did the League have subjugated?
I don't think they have anybody subjugated.
Nobody. Right. Who does the mist have subjugated?
I don't think the mist has anybody shut us. The Hanan interstellar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the League has.
Bikini Bottom. They're
Oh, Bikini Bottom got the mist already.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. That's a good move for them. I wonder when that happened. Yeah, can you check the victory score again? Because I wasn't paying attention to the Bikini Bottom versus the 9. Well, yeah, it's a pretty big gap.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
All right, you're back. Sorry, I had to mute everything.
You're good. I think maybe the play for Bikini Bottom, if they want to pull out a win, they need to subjugate the League.
Immortals.
I just think that one's going to be a long shot. I don't think they're going to be able to do it by the end of the game. Because just look at how close the fleet strengths are. You know? It's really close. If I was going for points, I would go for the League next, get my economy up even higher, and then see if I could do the Immortals. But to go right for the Immortals would be a blunder, in my opinion.
I think I'm frozen.
Frozen?
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no, you're good. Oh, you're good, baby.
So much going on. Bikini Bottom's up to 1 million in fleet.
Yeah. How crazy is it that the 9 circles and Carl's Jr. basically have the same population as the rest of the galaxy combined? Missed 376 population. They're coming back. They almost have as much as the Immortals. You know, the Mist, they still might get 50 points from me. Yeah, what a game, man. What a game.
It's a crazy game.
Yeah, crazy game. So the 9, they're not going to want to make any movements except for maybe to form a federation with the Immortals. I think if I was the 9 circles, that's what I would do. I'd form a federation with the Immortals. If I was Bikini Bottom, I'd go after the League. And then the Immortals, if they don't federate. If they don't join a federation. Remember the conversation about what it means to federate.
To federate?
Yeah. That was a long conversation we had. $24.54. Thank you out there to everybody that has been watching with us during this game. We appreciate your support. We love you guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, because I've been having a fantastic time.
I don't know what just happened,
right
but
now.
your voice went completely different.
It's different now?
Yeah.
In a bad way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how was that?
Nope.
It's bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
How's that?
Bad.
Let me just rejoin.
As he re-enters the call, be sure to hit that follow button, hit that Discord join button, submit your empire, bring it into this game.
How's my voice now?
Better.
Okay, sick. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been watching with us. I hope you're having as good a time as I am, because I've been having a fantastic time watching this play out. Super proud of all of our player-submitted empires that have been thriving. Uncle Ruckus, big thank you to Bikini Bottom, because they've been holding it down. We got a lot of our empires between me, Avarice, and the Dreaded Pirates. So if you guys have any submissions, they can make it in for next season. Hopefully you've been inspired by some of these devouring swarms that you want to add, or maybe a defender like Bikini Bottom, the 9 circles. Yeah, consider subscribing. That would be very nice. That's how we pay our bills.
Get us to that 5-person goal. We're 2 away.
Two more subs to go. Up. All fun. Fun Talks English Grand Strategy.
I think we're just seeing the piece. This is it.
You think it'll stay peaceful?
I think this is it. I think we're just in the piece.
Can you look at Bikini Bottom and their relationship to everybody else? Is there anybody they have a negative relationship to? League. Look at that, the League. Oh, the 9 circles? Whoa. Oh. Can you look at the situation with the 9 circles? What's that white flag? Is that a truce?
Yeah, because they were all in war together.
Yeah, so we actually could see a battle between them break out in a few years because they hate each other. Can you check the Immortals' relationship with Bikini Bottom, like,
It's good.
or with everybody?
Oh, with everybody.
Yeah. Charles Jr. League 9. So they like everybody. So they probably are not going to join in on a war. Oh, they have a defensive pact with the 9 circles. Yeah, so I don't think there's going to be any fighting happening. Because if Bikini Bottom goes war with the Immortals, the 9 comes in. They just don't have enough fleet to take on the Immortals, the 9, and Carl's Jr. at the same time. Does the League have any defensive pact with anybody? Because if I was Bikini Bottom, I'd be looking at the League as the next hasty meal, you know?
Negative.
Huh. So yeah, if I was Bikini Bottom, I'd look right at the League. Go for subjugation, and then the League has a fleet, you know, 572. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. We could see one last war break out. When is their truce up? Because it's probably up around 2400 and then the year 62?
61.
61. Okay, so we could see it here pretty shortly. The peace could be coming to an end. Economic power overwhelming. Yeah. I don't think they're going to go to war right with the 9 circles right away, but the 9 would be better off in a defensive war, right? But they might launch an offensive war. Can you see if the 9 circles relationship?
I'm freezing too much.
Okay. I just wanted to see the 9 circles and Carl's Jr. if Carl's Jr. will join in on offensive wars.
Yeah, I'm assuming no, because they're the intellect one.
Yeah. So the 9 circles probably will not be the aggressor. They would be much better in a defensive war.
Of course, the 9 circles is still winning right now.
Yeah. So the only move for Bikini Bottom is to try to subjugate the League if they want to try to get points. Yeah, that's the only thing they can do. I think we might see,
this is it, 40 years.
Yeah, I think we might be seeing just 40 years of peace.
We'll know by 246108.
Yeah, 2461. We'll see if Bikini Bottom takes out the League.
246108.
246108. Yeah. That's the year that decides the rest of the game. I mean, I guess they don't have to go to war at that exact year. They could wait like 20 years or so. But I would assume if they really wanted to pick up another subject, they would just do it immediately. We're coming up, baby. 2 years away. What do you think's gonna happen, Avarice? You think it's just gonna be?
I think we're in a
Stay
peace. I think we're in a standstill.
Yeah, I would put my money on a standstill if I had to guess. You know. Oh, the popo. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Oh, that's LA for you, baby. Always somebody doing something. You don't hear that much up in Washington.
Oh, where I live.
No. In the Hawaii 5-0.
All right, so a year and 8 months left.
It's so funny how many hyperlanes got built by the mists and just in that general sector of the galaxy. Like, people are just zipping through. And then in the Immortals section, like, none. In Carl's Jr., none. Like, yeah, we don't need to go fast. We're just chilling. The Mist is like, we gotta go. We gotta go now. I mean, I guess when you're that spread out and you barely have any population, you're gonna want to get to each other. You know, whereas like the Immortals and Carl's Jr. are like, look, we are where we are. We don't need to move.
So 1 year away.
1 year. It's okay. Here's another thing that's funny about this game. You see that section up by the 9 circles that still has not been taken by anybody?
Yep.
It's so funny how that happens in an AI battle. They're just like, nah, we
Looks
just
like
don't.
it's getting taken right now.
You think?
Yep. Looks like the 9 circles is picking it up.
Yeah, they do have a bunch of little ships around there. Little question marks moving.
All right, here we go. 8 months.
Oh, yep, you're right. That's so funny. Right as I say it, they start taking it. Yeah, in the last 40 years of the game, they're like, you know, this territory is extremely valuable. Oh, Bikini Bottom significantly dropped their fleet. They're not really preparing for battle. The League has increased their fleet, so they are preparing for battle. I don't see a war.
Out of nowhere, the League hits Carl's Jr. for a bad review.
Yeah, with a bad review. They gave them 3 stars on Yelp. And it caused an all-out scorched earth war.
2 months.
Let's see what happens with this truce. I got my money on nothing happens. And we just see the clock keep ticking.
Yep, the clock will keep ticking. And the piece is going to be over here. Meow. Right meow. They're free to attack. Oh! Oh! Federation!
Oh. Federation. Bikini Bottom and the Immortals. And the mists. Well, because they're a subject. Wow, that's a good move. See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, instead of war, they went peace. And now they should go to war with the League. But the Immortals probably won't vote for that. It's not enough. Bikini Bottom, it's close, but no cigar. They're not going to be able to pick up anybody that's worth anything in this game. So, unless that Federation causes them to, like, skyrocket in economic and scientific value, I think we're seeing the end. Can you actually check what's going on in the Galactic Senate? I'm just kind of curious. I'm curious what they're doing this late in the game.
What's that?
Can you check what's going on in the Galactic Senate? I'm just curious, like, what's going on this late in the game?
Yep.
Thank you to all my good friends out there who sometimes watch ads. We appreciate it. See what's happening. So, Galactic Standard, Charter Works Rights. So nothing really that important. Yeah, nothing significant. They're saving the whales.
Saving the whales. Space amoebas.
We will take these years of peace to save the whales in the last 38 years of the galaxy. We must make sure that the whales survive. Even though we've been launching an all-out war for the last 150 years. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna see the empires stay.
Yeah, I think this is the stalemate.
Can you throw up the victory screen again? I'll check who's in 5th place.
Mist.
The Mist is sitting in 5th. Bikini Bottom is about 70,000 back. Carl's Jr. is at 68. The Immortals could come above Carl's Jr. Can you see what their points are about? You know, why their points are... okay, so Federation, 17,000. And Carl's Jr. just got that tech score. Gosh. Extra 10,000 on tech. And how much do they have? Oh, an extra 10,000 on economic. Huh. So if the Immortals can come back with either tech or economy in the next 30 years, which could be likely, I think they were only 5,000 away.
We can't hear you.
So I think there was a 5,000 gap in between them, right?
Approximately.
You should leave it on the victory screen score for a little bit, because I don't see, like, movement really happening. I'm just curious, like, if the Immortals are gaining or kind of losing. Oh, it's 3,000. That's tight. That's pretty close. Yeah, we could actually see a second, or a third and fourth swap there. And third place gets a pretty big boost above fourth place. So, it'd be pretty beneficial for Immortals to get up there. So they're 3,300 away. Okay, let's see if they're closing the gap. They are closing the gap. Now only 3,100 away. If they could just go up by 100, if they can close the gap by 100 a year, they could overtake them. Yeah, so it's going to be all tech
War was just
strength.
declared.
Really? Well, I'm declining. Bikini Bottom's finally gonna together connect those two areas. Own, I would say about 60% of the galaxy together. Something's gonna go down hard. Dang, the Immortals are prepped. They're like, you know what? Million fleet. We don't care. Game frozen? Oh, there we go. You know, something else that could help the Immortals score is their population coming back. Because you actually get scores for colonies and what else? Is it colonies and population? Do you actually get a score for population?
Relics, crisis ship killed, Federation.
Yeah, you do get some from population.
Whoa.
What?
I got like wiped off or something. Did
Oh,
someone
look
just
at the
get
Immortals
wiped
fell
off?
back. The Immortals fell back a little bit for some reason. Federation lost value. Nothing happened inside
I don't
the.
know.
That's weird. It's weird for a Federation to lose like 3,000 in value. If the Immortals hadn't lost that one little subject in their empire, they would be above Carlos Jr. right now. Carl's Jr. Incorporated is one of JT's empires, right?
Alright.
What do you think?
So much Bikini Bottom territory.
Yeah, there's so much. Oh, whoa. I know why the Federation lost value. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the mist was just absorbed by Bikini Bottom.
Oh. Got it. That makes sense. That's why, because I was on the mist and it disappeared.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what happened. Does that help their victory points? Not really. I think it was kind of a wash.
I mean, it helps Bikini Bottom, but I mean, secure second place. But I think that the 9 circles have this in the bag.
Yeah, I think the 9's got it in the bag. I'm just hoping that Immortals can overtake Carl's Jr. for third. I think they might be able to do it with a combination of population and the Federation gaining a little bit of value again. As the Federation gets more powerful and takes more of the cleansing, it's going to gain in value. I think there is a possibility the Immortals could overtake third place, but it's kind of a long shot. Kind of a long shot. If the Federation goes to war with the League and takes them as a subject, you know, that would help.
Final years, so
yeah, we're 33 years away. I mean, what do you think? Do you think there might be one more all-out war between Bikini Bottom, the Immortals, and the 9 circles?
no.
Because the 9 circles and Carl's Jr. can't take them. That's 2 million versus 1.3. I mean, if I was like, it's all or nothing right now.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, they're making it less and less confusing. They absorb the mists. They're taking out the cleansing. They might take out the League. That's what I would do next if I was them. I would take out the League. Either just conquer them or subjugate them. I mean, you get more points for subjugation, obviously, so that's what I would go for. And then if I had 20 years left in the game, I would go to war with the 9 circles. There's no way that Carl's Jr. is going to have enough help.
Sorry, grabbing lemonade.
What's up?
Grabbing a lemonade.
Oh, a lemonade.
Over
Huh?
ice.
From your refrigerator? Is it from your refrigerator?
It was Vermont, what, the ice or the lemonade?
Oh, yeah.
Because the ice from the ice maker, and the lemonade was from the refrigerator.
Dude, have you ever considered making lemonade ice cubes?
Nope.
Alright.
But I also don't want to mess up my ice making machine by adding.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, if you put lemonade, you'd probably have to clean the whole thing afterwards. little ice maker's cool. You have me considering buying one.
I mean, you can get them off Amazon for like $40.
Really?
Yeah,
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
not at all.
The
Final
cleansing is
30
going
years.
away. Yeah. 2469.
It's crazy how this turned out.
Yeah, it really is. Look, I mean, Bikini Bottom with all this territory, and they were so close to being gone. They were hanging on by the skin of their teeth, man. That's barely. Yeah, look at that. The Immortals picked up a little bit of space, a little bit of territory up there in the cleansing. It's a close one, man. Really close one.
All right.
I mean, when I say close, I'm talking because I'm hoping the Immortals make it to third. So that's why I'm saying it's close.
My
I'm still
dog is
holding on.
barking. Rook! My hyper dog.
The Immortals are so susceptible to losing territory. Like they're gonna let the cleansing take spawn from them. Like really?
Sorry, we got the poop guy came by, so the dogs are barking.
Oh yeah, it's fair. Like really? Like how are the Immortals letting the cleansing take any territory? Like that's embarrassing. You got a million fleet. Use it. Are you kidding me? I mean, split it up into 10, 100,000 fleets, and you can take them. Like, what are they doing?
Here's my question. Even though they have 1,800 pop, why are these 2 million fleets not going after the 9 circles straight up?
Right, that's what I'm saying. They could take them. The cleansing has 3 population left.
The 9 circle has 1,800 in 1 pop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. We should get our 21 gun salute ready for the cleansing. Load your muskets, everyone. Wait for my signal. Ready. Ready. Aim. Hold. They should be able to take them out pretty quick. They should be getting them right now. Just send in 20K fleet, baby. Aim. What's this private security guy doing here at my store? Alright. Come on, immortals. You need to breed. Do it quick, like.
There's one spot in Bikini Bottom with the cleansing I see.
What? Bikini Bottom can't bring their 1.5 mil fleet in?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Looks like it's there. Bikini Bottom has it. With a Star Eater. Hold on. So it's over.
Yeah, it's gotta be at this point. Yeah, the cleansing's still alive. I don't get it. Just toying with them, I guess. Change of heart. They don't want to kill him anymore. The cleansing.
Smack my dog in the butt right there. Smack bottom.
Yeah, good old smack bottom.
Barking. Paving the road. Coming into the last 17 years here.
27. Okay, it's time to take out the cleansing. Go get them, boys.
Hayes just wanted to steal a ball from another dog. The final moments. The final countdown.
It's the final countdown. Why did they leave the cleansing? I don't get it. What are they doing in that one star? Are they like sucking it up for some reason? What's going on?
Hey, Albert,
What's up?
you at your phone?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Send me a text.
What?
Are you sending me a text or what?
No, look at the video.
What video?
In the chat.
In the chat?
In what we're talking on.
Like, oh. Oh. Is that nachos?
That's nachos, baby.
Oh, ho, ho. Save me some. Send them in the mail. I was thinking I'm about to go get a cheeseburger and a chicken sandwich and french fries. I'm a little glutton. The cleansing is like repopulating. They're like, we had 3 population, but right now is a good time for children. Now we have 4 population.
Well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the nachos while we finish up the clock time here.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. I would go and get my food right now, but you know. Well, I'm not gonna be able to comment as well because I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna eat this apple.
Well, we're in a stalemate. 25 more years. Game will end.
What do you think the deal is with the cleansing? Like, why do they not take them out?
I think they're going to destroy the star.
And it just takes a while? It takes like 15 years?
I don't know. It has no orders right now.
We're gonna keep you around. AI logic is so weird sometimes. Hey, can you check the victory screen really quick?
Yep.
I'm just curious how close the Immortals are to Carl's Jr. Aw, man. Can you go down to the Immortals? Alright, can you just hold it there for a little bit? Alright, so the Federation dropped 15,000. Now it's at 15,700. The number of pops are growing, but is the score really changing? Number of colonies is not really going to change. Number of systems is not really going to change. Their economic score looks like it's growing. Technological score looks like it's growing. I mean, the Federation is growing a little bit, but Charles Jr. is also growing, so I think it's going to be hard for them to overtake at this point. They have 23 years left. They need 4,500. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. They need to find a relic or something.
Here's your competitor.
There's the competitor. Thank you. So, man, they have just massive technological score. Their pop score is pretty good. I mean, they do have a pretty massive population. What's funny is the Immortals are actually gaining on Carl's Jr. as far as population goes. But it's just not enough. Oh, I'm getting an ad for Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 97. Tom Cruise does his own stunts. He actually jumped out of a plane this time and shot double-barreled sawed-off shotguns into the air, into the other guy's parachute. Netflix exclusive. That actually didn't happen in the commercial, but sounded cool. They got a population score that's pretty high, but the Immortals aren't going to be able to get enough score in population to really bridge the gap. It'll help a little bit. I wonder if Carl's Jr.'s economic score is stagnant at this point, or if it's still growing, because they are megacorp. But I'm curious, like, have they reached the limit of what they can economically, or do you think there's just continued ability to upgrade and expand?
I think while Nine Circles continues to expand and create new planets, it opens the door for Carl's Jr. to put new holdings on them.
Yeah, I guess there are a lot of like new planets that the Nine Circles is expanding to.
Terraforming.
Yeah, terraforming. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm losing hope that Immortals will make it in top 3. Freaking Bikini Bottom really screwed him up by taking over, consuming the mist. Selfish Bikini Bottom. Oh, I just noticed Bikini Bottom is totally... Well, I guess they connected the edge of their empire, so it looks like they're connected, but they're not quite.
Years ago, the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
So it's now known that we're 2 hours short each week. We're getting through these.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. What about this? We could shorten it.
We can go 2 to 5.
We could go 2 to 5. I don't have a problem with 2 to 5. But I mean, we could make it so that we go to year 2400.
I think the first 50 years of the 2400s though was an amazing time.
Yeah.
It was a good time to be alive in the war.
Good time to be alive. No, you're right. I wish there was a way to do it to 2450. 2500 is just a little extra long. We should do the Monday show. Maybe we should do the Monday show extra long, you know? Because that's the day I'm home.
We can discuss it through the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk.
Years to go. I think we've reached the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Good play by all empires this week. Yeah, first all day parts did really good this week. Yeah, Howard. Thanks for that input.
What?
What?
What do you mean? Thanks for the input.
What?
What do you mean? Thanks for the input.
Just rewatch the stream, you'll see.
What do you mean rewatch this? Like, what are you talking about?
We talked about Willis.
You're just saying, like, I think this game's pretty much done. Yeah, it's pretty much done, man.
You didn't say anything, so I was like, so I said, yeah, everything sounds like a great plan. I said, yeah, thanks, Topper.
What's the plan?
I put words in your mouth. That's what I did.
Oh, I see. Let's see. So, yeah, I don't see a way that the immortal can come back. I mean, it's close, but it's just still. Hi, Federico, how's it going?
right. Final time, final actions. Down to the last 18 years. Not much more movement. I don't think we're going to see any more change. In episode 2, Nowhere to Run. You hear that squishy sound? That's my dog and his ball. He is somehow obsessed with it. He found it under the couch. So, team rubber ball. This is just a dead stalemate.
Baby, I'm back. Hey, you can blame it all on me. Yeah, I just had to talk to my boss because he scheduled me for 8 days of work in a row, which is not that big a deal, but at the same time, I was like, is there any way that we can split it up and just have like 1 day off in there? I'll work a different day. So we're gonna work it out.
I'm gonna work it out.
We're gonna work it out. The cleansing is just like repopulating. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't think they're repopulating, they're just sitting there.
I mean, I know I'm making a joke because they were at 3 population, now they're at 6.
Yeah,
so technically they doubled in size since sitting here at this planet. I don't know what Bikini Bottom is doing. They're like, we need to build a bigger fleet, but we're gonna leave these guys right here to study them or something. Even though the war is to end the threat. Yeah. And I mean, if Bikini Bottom and the Immortals went to war with the Nine Circles and Carl's Jr., they would crush them. 3 million versus like their 1.1, they would crush them. So I think they should do it, but that's just me. That's just my thoughts on the situation. Yeah. What's the victory screen looking like?
Like it should look like.
Like it should. I'm surprised Jay didn't jump on for a minute today. Is he at work?
No, I saw him online too on Fortnite.
What? JT.
And the scores are just so dramatically different. Immortals is only
Yeah,
3K away.
Yeah, the Immortals are 3K away. They are bridging the gap. It's just a little too far. I don't think they can do it. 3,000 in 15 years? I don't think they can do it. Can you check on the Immortals score, though?
Nope,
and just
I'm
see.
frozen right now.
Okay. They're like, you know what? I know this game is going slow, but we need to take a break and slow it down even more and buffer. This is like 2001 internet buffer.
All right, where are we? Where do you want me to go?
Down to the Immortals. So they're getting their economic strength up quite a bit. Their technology is slowly growing. The Federation's actually building back. That's where the score is coming from, because they went from 17 down to 14. They're almost back at 17 for the Federation score. The Immortals are repopulating pretty well. I mean, they're actually gaining on Carl's Jr. Like, they're coming back. They were at 50% of Carl's Jr.'s population, and now they're almost 70%. So
I don't think they can do it in 15 years.
The Immortals grow really fast. I don't know if you remember, the Immortals had as high of a population as the Nine Circles.
Oh, they did. I know.
Yeah.
Back when the Nine Circles was 1,000.
Yeah. So, yeah, they've been repopulated. They're fast breeders. I think the reanimator thing helps their population quite a bit. Bikini Bottom is just like, do not stop growing the fleet. We have turned on the military-industrial complex, and we will never turn it off. Stop going to war, you said? That's why they're still at war with the cleansing. It's a money thing, you know? Because if they stop the war with the cleansing, then it's over, right? Like, now they can't grow their military fleet, so it's got to be a political money grab. They're like, we're still at war with the cleansing. We need more ships.
They run these long freeze times.
Yeah. What's going on in the Galactic Senate?
Dude, I'm not moving.
Oh, you think?
Yep.
Man, look at those diplomatic scores, though.
Just watch the clock. You'll see.
Look at that clock, baby.
So if you watch after the 12, you'll see the clock at 1 and it's going to come to a dead stop for like a good solid minute. Once it gets into the 10101.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It did hesitate there.
Look at these dead stops. Look at them.
Look at them.
See?
See, this is where having a little bit of Creed in the back. With arms wide open.
That was a miserable one.
What? The
That
pause?
the clock just started moving again. Did you not see how long that was on 16 for?
No.
Oh my god.
I just heard the news today. Seems my life.
Oh, you're gonna get us hit.
I close my eyes.
You know that they could mute the whole channel for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They would just cut that section. I forgot about that part though. Just didn't get to the chorus. When arms wide open.
Okay, are you paying attention now?
I'm paying attention.
Okay, so watch when it goes to 0116.
Oh yeah, like when the year
Wait.
changes.
Wait, no. Worse, look at this.
Oh yeah.
This way.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
See?
Oh yeah.
We're not moving yet.
But you know what, folks? I think this is a good time for a quick commercial break.
Dude,
Don't go anywhere.
do you see that it's not moving?
Yeah. Fantastic.
Dude, now it goes. See, look at that. Was that not long or was that long?
That was pretty long. I just heard the news today. And ain't no stand. It on the hand with arms wide open. You like my Creed?
Like your creed?
Do a little backstory about Creed. So he got married, right? And his first wife was beating him up. He used to hit him.
This is really a conversation on the Warzone channel?
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on. It's
I mean,
a little dull right now.
Is it proven documentation is the question?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He sued for custody of his child. I think he got 100% custody of his child. Then he got remarried, and I think it was like Miss New York or something like that, like one of the states, Miss Rhode Island. I think it might have been Miss Rhode Island. I guess he's in a happy marriage now. Coming back, about to play a cruise. What if Creed just did covers of other bands? Like they were doing the Beatles, like, I just wanna hold your hand.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Disturbed did it.
Huh?
Disturbed made a cover.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Creed doing a Blink-182 cover. Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. Your favorite band right now, Everest? SoCam Cole?
I mean, that's like one of my favorite artists. But I mean, not bands. He's not a band.
Okay, well, I'll take band or artist, you know?
Probably one of my favorite artists, probably Cam Cole, but he's so diverse.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. I was listening to him the other day. I was just like, dude, this guy freaking shreds.
I love the vocals of James Arthur. I like Disturbed.
Disturbed, heck yeah.
This one group did a cover of Zombie. I really like that one. Coming up on the last 10 years, baby.
1 decade away.
Locked in.
And we're going to celebrate. I know what Avers is going to do to celebrate. And it has to do with the molecules synthesized.
No, I'm going to go to the restroom once this is over.
Oh, that's hot.
I'm going to take a shower. I'm just going to take a nice bath.
You're going to take a shower and then a bath. Yeah, because you got to rinse off so you don't sit in your own soup.
Well, you never had a shower, bath, shower?
Yeah, of course you do. Shower, bath, shower. You ever done the shower shit shower? You did it in the wrong order?
What?
You ever do a shower shit shower because you do it in the wrong order?
No, but like, there are times where like, I'm in the shower and I'm like, you know what? I could really use the restroom.
Yeah. Smash F in the chat if that's ever happened to anybody
That's
out
weird.
there.
We got 9 years left in a frozen time.
Counting down with us, folks. 9. Okay, Avarice, most overrated bands, in your opinion?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What, you don't want to cause drama?
Yep.
What do you mean? Like, what, people in the chat are going to come at you?
I mean, everyone always does, so.
What, you going to say the Beatles?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, they're pretty overrated. There's certain parts of them that are rated, and I think culturally during the time period that they were making music, they were a little more revolutionary and groundbreaking, but they're still, to me, kind of boy bands, right? And I see their cultural significance. I see their musical talents.
Like, I see cultural significance in everything, right? Like, there's another one I think is way too big, like, for the amount of time they were in the industry, right? And like for example, Tupac, right? I mean,
yeah, that one is kind of weird.
Good music, but the way he went out is what made him more popular, right?
Yeah.
Than his music. And that's what I'm getting at, right? Like, how many people
like really good messages about, you know, empowerment, female empowerment, like
well, and also what I'm saying is like what about his music was really game changer, right? And I'm not saying that, like, I mean, I'm just saying that there's other rappers in that career field that have maybe, in my opinion, made bigger strides.
That's fair. There's a good argument to be made there.
And like in older ones at that maybe deserve more appreciation. You know, there's still like the old school Run DMC and stuff that, like, I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
You know? And people always try to put it to some kind of thing, but I always look at something as what introduced it to pop culture, not what heritage it had behind it, or who's following the trend, or any kind of stereotype to any kind of people or person, right? I'm just looking at when was it big to the masses, right? And culture. Like, when was it at its height of economic growth? As we lose them. Long pause in the last 7 years. almost come to the final countdown. We have just under 7 years, 6 years here soon. The continents and empires have been locked into place. 9 circles leading the charge. Mortal's really closing that gap. We're down to 6 years, 6.5 years coming up. And our final 15 minutes probably of the show. We're coming up on the 5-year mark here in the following month. We'll have that long pause. There's the long pause. It went into February. Final 5 years of Stellaris Warzone.
All right, so where are we at, huh? 5 years left?
5.5.
4.5.
4.5. Yeah.
We're so close. So close to the end. Look at that. The Immortals almost caught up to Carl's Jr.
Oh, I know, that's close.
Yeah.
Guess
Can
what?
you check that victory? Can you check that victory score? They got to be close. Man.
Absolutely
I bet they're
not.
2,000 away.
I want to keep you on the edge of your seat.
I mean, it's going to keep me on the edge of my seat either way.
It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat not knowing.
I mean, I think seeing the numbers and watching them close in is going to be more nail-biting, more suspenseful.
I don't know. I think you hoping that they're winning right now is more suspense.
No, honestly, I've lost all hope that they're going to win.
No, hoping that they're going to get third place.
I don't think they're going to.
For third?
Yeah, I don't think Immortals are going to make
you
it.
didn't see the last victory screen. They've closed the gap to 2K.
Yeah, I thought they might be 2K away, but there's just nothing else that they can do. There's not a lot of, like, major growth going, and to only have, like, 4 years left, I just don't think they have enough momentum. You know, their population is growing, okay, so they get a couple points there. Their economy is growing, their science is growing, but it's a little bit at a time. The best thing going is the Federation, but the Federation's not going to grow another 2,000. You know, that's the thing. Like, it's not going to grow. Yeah, it's close. They're just not going to be able to get that last 2,000. There is a bit of a value difference between third and fourth place. You know, the top three get a much higher rate than the next. That's why I'm hoping that Immortals was going to make it. But yeah, it's a close one for them, but they're not going to make it. 2,000 in victory score is nothing. No. But Carl's Jr. played a good game. They didn't do much.
They didn't do anything.
Got their nose out of the fire.
We're up on 3 years.
Counted down with us, folks. This is our nice 4-hour stream today. Probably going to be another like 15 minutes after this. 3 years left. You're on the Series X. I mean, they should have like a hyperdrive mode for the Series X when it's just you.
It's lagging hard.
Just needs to go a little bit more, you know? Just a little bit faster. Does it help it go faster if you highlight, for example, like the Kraken company only?
Nope.
Or like maybe the Minarian interstellar
Because
homogeny?
the other stuff still has to move. It helps when I'm
Yeah,
zoomed
but
all the way out.
You know how, like, because you can see everything, it changes the speed? You know, like when you,
Oh, I hear you.
yeah, what's the mega structure that you build that lets you see everything?
The strategic whatever.
Yeah.
More years.
Ooh! This is like the slowest New Year's ball drop in the world. 3/4. Oh God.
And it's like, just like, here we are at the end. Final conclusion. There was literally nowhere to run. The last hour has been just a bore, but man, up till that.
So close.
Here we are, final countdown. Final year. Coming up on the final 6 months. Seconds away from the conclusion of Nowhere to Run, segment of Stellaris Warzone. Thank you all for tuning in, watching, supporting. Hit that follow button. Help us with our goal. Hit that subscribe button. Follow the Discord. Submit your empire. Here we are on the final stretch. Last 2 months. Nowhere to run. Thank you again to Hover for putting all this together this season 2.
The last 30 days. Here we go. Here
it is.
There it is, guys. Look how close the Immortals were. Ah, that's so frustrating. Good job, the 9 circles. Good job, Key Bottom. Good job, Curls Jr.
Congratulations, Uncle Ruckus. Have a good day. Thank you for watching Stellaris Warzone.